It's going live. Okay, I'm live. And I want to talk about special education because special education is so critical. We have to understand that we, as Black people, my mother used to say, "Ah, you're going to label that child. He's not going to be able to get a job. He's not going to be able to do this." But really, every child learns differently. And because we all learn differently, it is important to ensure that we're getting the kind of support that we need to get. And so, failure should never be an option. And looking at the Black community, and this is 2019, understanding just where children really are scoring, when you look at a large district like Clark County that I'm in now, but I came from Sacramento City, and that was right in the heart of Sacramento, California, and it being the capital of California, and Sacramento City Unified School District actually having the highest dropout rate for African Americans, having the highest failure rate for African American, being disproportionately children being placed in special education for disproportionately for a number of years. And I believe still today it's still going on. And then just being an American and understanding that we have the right and responsibility to um, exercise our rights, because that's all we really have. We only have rights. And if you don't exercise the rights, you get no rights. And you just get whatever is happening, whatever is going on. And so it's just so important to not be afraid of what you're mandated to participate in. Public education is a mandated service, supposedly, and it's supposed to ensure that everyone after 12 years of public services is employable or have basic skills or have a skill, basically, to sustain oneself. But if you're going every day to public school and you're receiving uh, a letter grade of F, then you're not benefiting. But you are benefiting someone. And you have to think about this in a manner that if you're looking at how all children learn, know that the early start is real. Children in kindergarten and early Head Start get services and they are prepared. And I can't say that all children learn in the same manner, but all children do learn. And so when we're saying that we're measuring the benefit of all children, we need to ensure that we are managing the benefit as a people. And as a people, because we came into the system so late, and where we really haven't met the burden of citizenship. Actually, our people are not engaged in the political process as a power group or as a power structure. I believe at one time we were. I think that the Black Panthers and through the civil rights movement and through the deaths of, Medgar Evans and Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, and you would think that we would learn what we've learned, and in the recent killings of uh, people without any just cause, it has to make you think. Why is it that blacks are being killed? You know, they say, well, if he just complied, where is compliance at in America, and who is forced to comply? You're forced to comply in public education, you're forced to comply in the law, and you're forced to comply under the law. And it really is a forced issue simply because if you don't understand what you're being told to do, then quite frankly, you can't make progress. And if you're looking at children who are in the first grade, who did not have a chance to access early start and are not progressing like all other children, then behavior is the norm. And the offer of faith simply is a modification of behavior. And so in the state of California, this willful defiance issue across the nation, just look at Clark County, Nevada. And they have the highest dropout rate, I think, for African Americans, the highest incarceration rate for juvenile justice, and the lowest performing, where only 19 children met the state standards for the university here in Clark County out of 3,800 children. I'm just trying to understand. Should we accept the fact that perhaps blacks are not as smart? I'm not going to accept that fact. So I'm going to accept those facts. The fact that I can see here in Clark County that many African American children are not starting at the same level. So they don't have the same start. So they're starting behind. And when you're in behind, understand that there is no opportunity to catch up. So if you start at first grade and you were not at first grade level, then you never get to first grade level. It's kind of like you're always behind, just a little bit below grade level. Below grade level means that you cannot do grade level work. Where are people, if they have so many children scoring below grade level here in Clark County throughout the grades that are African American, then those children are just there to sustain the system. They are getting no benefit. And when they graduate, they're still struggling in life. And that's what we have to understand. We have to understand that the struggle is real. How we ensure that we make these changes is we all have to step up. Every person who is Black in America is gifted because they had to be a survivor. And in surviving, we understand that we've learned a lot of skills. We need to figure out how we work together, how we come together, and how we ensure sustainability of our people, of our children. I'm going to end the stream for now. This is my first time. I'm so happy I didn't have anybody really watching. But anyways, I'm going to continue to stream on my channel. So look out, and we need to really talk about what special education is, how not to be afraid of it. What are the timelines? I can tell you where to find the timelines. I can tell you how to understand what the responsibility of the public school system is, because the federal mandate is a free and appropriate public education. That's why IDEA happened. That's why special education happened initially, is to ensure access for the most disabled. But if immigrants can get a better education than local Blacks, then you need to ask yourself what's happening. Are you not, what is the value of your citizenship if just not to sustain what's already happening? We have to look beyond the minimal support and demand the level of support that one needs to be employed and have liberty in America. So that's it for now. Check with me later.